It's the birthplace of college football, Rutgers University, and the Scarlet Walk is the path to another Big Ten season for Greg Schiano and the Scarlet Knights. Nothing like opening the season in front of the home smiles. The opponent, Northwestern, navigated by first-year interim head coach David Braun, who is wide-eyed and ready to go. The Big Ten is on CBS, and we are in Piscataway, New Jersey, where this afternoon the Wildcats of Northwestern are in town to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights on a hot Sunday afternoon. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy, along with Jason McCourty. We'll hear from the pride of Georgia State University, Tiffany Blackman, a little later on. It is exciting to have you here with us at CBS. It must be cool to be in your own backyard.
Oh, it's awesome to be back home. But I think, Tom, more importantly, it's so cool to be doing it alongside you. Let's have fun today.
Appreciate it, buddy. All right, so obviously from a football standpoint, there's a lot of storylines. And we'll begin with Northwestern. Now, this past offseason, Northwestern's program was upended this offseason for allegations of hazing and mistreatment. The university first opened an investigation last December after a complaint was made against the football program. And as a result, on July 7th, head coach Pat Fitzgerald was suspended for 2 weeks without pay. He maintains he had no knowledge of the behavior. But on July 10th, just 2 days after the student newspaper, the Daily Northwestern, published a former player's account of the alleged misconduct, the school fired Fitzgerald for, quote, failure to know and prevent significant hazing, end quote. Now, the Wildcats take the field under interim coach David Braun, who was hired as defensive coordinator in January and has never been a head coach at any level. The school is facing 20 lawsuits across multiple sports and has hired former U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch to lead a new investigation into the athletic department's culture. Now, from a football standpoint, what are these young players going through?
2 words come to mind: relief and excitement. For these guys, getting an opportunity to get out here on the football field to play a game that they grew up loving will allow them to get away. And then it's just so exciting for them. There's going to be so many emotions as they take field. And for them, you have to separate it and channel it to be able to execute play in and play out.
Well, they're channeling a lot of different things, including a change at quarterback, which we'll get to in just a moment. But for more on Northwestern, let's go to Tiffany Blackman.
Tom and Jason, the Wildcats players and coach will try to move forward together. Linebacker Bryce Gallagher, he told us that the team's leadership council took it upon themselves to help their teammates stay focused, to build relationships and check in on those younger teammates. Their coach has leaned on them, and they have leaned on their coach. David Braun told us that when he was named the interim head coach, he held one-on-one meetings with each of the 103 players that stayed. He told us that he wanted to listen and be present. And now as they get ready to play their first game, his message to the team: take a breath, stay poised, and do our best this season, guys.
Yeah, he was pretty impressive when he talked about those meetings with the players, and he was also impressive when he talked about the quarterback the competition. Now, Ben Bryant won the job. He's pretty good.
Yeah, going against Brendan Sullivan. They said Bryant, as a leader, as soon as he stepped foot on campus, guys have gravitated towards him and wanted to learn from him. And then offensive coordinator Mike Bajakian talked about his arm talent, his ability to throw the deep ball, but the touch that he has on those second-level passes to squeeze in between those linebackers and those safeties. He should be a lot of fun to watch.
All right, so here come the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Now, this is a big show, as we all know, as they roll out into SHI Stadium, getting ready for this afternoon's ball game. They're coming off a year in which they were 4-8. They're trying to reestablish themselves here in the Big Ten under Greg Schiano. So, as the smoke clears and the officials come out on this hot afternoon for football, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights in front of what they're expecting to be a loud and capacity crowd. Here come the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. always a lot of anticipation during the home opener, particularly here at Rutgers. And they have a quarterback situation that they have solved as well. And as we take a look at our Do Project Smarter, brought to you by the Home Depot, we take a look at Gavin Wimsatt.
They really love Gavin's arm talent. They said he can make every single throw on the field, and we saw glimpses of that last season. Here against Michigan State, he's throwing the deep ball, squeezes it right between two defenders for a touchdown pass, and then he comes back right here. His vision on a quick RPO to be able to find where the defense is and squeeze it right in there to his receiver, Cruikshank, on a crucial first down pickup. There's some things that they want to see him improve on from last season, and that's those predetermined throws, not knowing before the snap where he wants to go, actually letting it develop.
Well, I'll tell you what, his leadership abilities are outstanding. That's the one thing that his teammates talked about, but also that the coaching staff talked about as well. Well, it'll be Northwestern and Rutgers. The Butterflies, they're there. But so is the kick, the Big Ten on CBS. The Big Ten on CBS is sponsored by Dr. Pepper, Buffalo Wild Wings, Liberty Mutual Insurance, and by the Home Depot.